Arcane Season 1 was outstanding. Let's talk about the first 3 episodes of Season 2.
You were right, Kate.
So in this final chapter, Jinx's attack on the Council sets the stage for a dire escalation of the conflict between Piltover and Zaun. So the first question you're asking, is the quality of Season 2 as good as the quality of Season 1? And the simple answer is, duh. I mean, they spent so much time on getting Season 2 out to us. You know it's at least going to be there structure-wise, visually, artistically, the animation, stunning with this 3D beautiful look to it, but also implementing some 2D elements as well as the stylistic moments that'll just have you going, all right, it's awesome. Also the implementation of music, which admittedly, and I guess we'll start here, like, you know it's going to look good, it's going to feel good, it's going to sound good. And the song that's associated, Enemy, right back in it, all right, we're here, we're done. But the soundtrack in this season and the way they utilize that music, whether it be with individual characters kind of pushing it along in a musical type of way, it's not a musical, all right, but in that type of way, as well as giving us exposition through these montages set to specific songs. I don't know if I love that choice just because I'm so engrossed in this world. I want to dive into these moments. I want to dive into these characters just a little bit more, but I understand what they were going for in a way. It just didn't hit me as hard as maybe I wanted it to. That said, the songs are really cool. It may take some people out of it, but I just love those moments visually, and they play like a music video, which is awesome. Also, it's League of Legends, so we're going to implement some really cool moments and I guess Easter eggs for fans and characters that come into play, and you're like, all right, it's not just the people that we knew, it's the people that we're going to get to know, and that's really cool. But we know that this is all about a handful of characters that we're interested in. Specifically, and here's the relationship that got me this season, Vi and Caitlyn. Vi and Caitlyn's relationship, we could kind of see where it was going in Season 1, and we knew that we were, the direction, the trajectory of that relationship here. And while they do spend some time in these first 3 episodes, it's one of those, all right, they're teasing us here. They do build that beautifully, and those two, their chemistry, their dynamic, their relationship, and Vi's just, she's carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Obviously what happened with Jinx, but now there's more that she has to deal with because of this impending war, and war is coming. The first season was the tease. It's all about the oppression, what these people were slowly building up to, the hatred, the animosity from everyone involved here, and you knew it was going to escalate, but oh my God, do we not get off to a hot start in Season 2. By the way, my voice is, I'm sick, so I'm trying to push through this video, so it may be a little shorter than normal, but oh my God, man, it's just, it's so intense. And I think I made this comparison in Season 1. I'm going to make it again. The moments, the escalation, those OMG moments, I'm like, this kind of feels like Game of Thrones. I'm not sitting here saying it has the cultural impact of Game of Thrones, but it might. And the quality, the consistency is there. If they can keep this momentum going into the back half of the season, the last 6 episodes, we're in for something really special because it's just non-stop. It's so engrossing. And then you have this radicalized population of people, so obviously the themes are in place to make this animated show, oh, it's an animated show, to make this animated show more important, more relevant than a lot of the shows that we see on Netflix and really on any platform, man. What these people have went through and what they are slowly building towards, and the characters, the character development is there. I want to talk about Jinx in just a second, but it's awesome to watch, man. You're motivated with our characters that are having to deal with it, whatever side they may be on. And Jinx, she's a fireball, man. A fireball. There's a lot of chaos built up in her, but at the same time, you're also sitting back going, we know that she needs to stand on those values maybe a little more firmly, and That's the question. Is she going to do that, or is she going to remain that character that we saw at the end of the first season? And obviously, the weapons and the really cool moments within the action sequences, the action's there, non-stop in this season. It's awesome, specifically 2 sequences, one in episode 1, one in episode 3. We always get them in the back half of the episode. So fun to watch, man. Oh my God, it was intense. But I go back to the relationships, and, Vi and Caitlyn is one that stand out. But across the board, there are a lot of subplots, and maybe that's why they did the montage thing. I understand that. But you've got so many characters to deal with, so many motivations, and so many shocking moments in these first 3 episodes to where I'm like, all right. Now, I will say, if I had to pick a least favorite episode, it's probably going to be episode 2, where the momentum does slow down for sure. Some really great weapons that we see in episode 2, but the action's more firmly there, more firmly engrossing in episodes 1 and 3. But also, you got the character development and the tease at the end of 3 that we got to wait a week for. That sucks. But Piltover's great. The Resistance is fun to watch. You have moments that expand beyond the boundaries of Piltover, so that was definitely interesting this time around. You have so much that is building and building and building in this show that we are hopefully going to take an even deeper look at in the next couple of episodes. But I'm just so excited to see where this season goes, man. And what they have been building towards is what we're waiting on. This is it. It's the final 9 episodes. No wonder it took them so long, because the quality's there. But it's beautiful from an animation standpoint, from a visual standpoint, the action scenes, the characters, the dynamics, the numerous subplots. A villainous entity this time around that's a little more cliche, a little more simple than maybe I needed. I thought the villainous side of things, and you've got the good, the bad, obviously, but it was a little stronger in season 1. But again, we've got episodes remaining. I'm not going to give a score for these first 3 episodes. I'm just going to tell you that Arcane is back, and I was riveted by these 3 episodes. I love these characters. I'm engrossed by these characters and Piltover, everything that's going on in the regions that we are dealing with. Before I give you my score, if you all want to see more in-depth, spoiler-filled videos on those last 6 episodes, these 3 episodes, let me know, because I want to keep covering this show, but I kind of want to start diving into spoilers, because we get in the meat of things. That's important. If you guys want to see that, dropping that thumbs up is the best way to tell me yes. This season expertly builds tension as our characters continue to grow and develop while keeping viewers on edge. Due to the impending war, the animation continues to stun, and the world building gets even more interesting. Not going to do a score, like I said, but we're staying above the 9s. We're staying above water. I'm feeling good. Thanks for watching. My review for Heretic is coming out later today.